Hey guys, this is Will of TyBL and welcome back to my channel. I've watched several TyBL shows and I want to share with you my 10 most favorite TyBL couples as of right now. This is not in any order or in any sort of ranking because I love every one of them. There were just times that I feel more of this couple than the others, but it all depends on my mood and what shows I'm watching. Since I'm talking about couples here, the comments I will give will only be based on the series and not beyond that. Anyway, if you live in a different country and some BL series are not available to yours, you can use ExpressVPN to watch those restricted series. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount and 3 months free if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Since Love by Chance the series season 2 is about to air on August of this year, I'll begin with Iain Pete. Iain and Pete, as a BL couple, is definitely one of the cutest I've seen in a BL. When Love by Chance the series aired on 2018, I immediately fall in love on those two. Their story was like my dream story to happen on me. I also wanted that someone could crash his bike on me and suddenly we will fall in love with one another. Of course, that would not happen because we are in reality. Anyway, I actually visualized myself on Pete because he was timid when talking. Although he's rich, A really loved him with all his heart. A was always Pete's knight in shining armor when the latter is in danger. He defended Pete to everyone who wanted to harm his beloved boyfriend. I actually found Pete's jealousy somewhat realistic in this type of relationships. As a gay, I always feel inferior when a woman is involved. I felt like a gay like me would never have his own man and just isolate himself from the world like what Pete did to AE. Pete avoided AE because he felt that Chumpa was more appropriate than him for AE. But what I've learned in this relationship is to believe in your partner's genuine feelings. Don't let them feel that we don't deserve their love because we deserve all the love and rainbows in this world. One of my favorite BL couples of 2020 is no other than Ram and King of My Engineer the series. Although they were not the main couple of the show, they really got my attention. What I love in this BL couple, although they are not an official couple as of right now, is they understand one another, and that's one of the most important aspects in a relationship. Understanding the situations of each other is a great help to convey your feelings and show genuine actions. I love that King was there when Ram needed help because of his family problems. He already understood that Ram was going through something even the latter had not said anything yet. In a relationship, communication is very important and should not be neglected. But having communication without deeper understanding of the situation is just a plain talk. Sometimes, we only need a shoulder to cry on until we are comfortable to share what we feel. Ram and King taught me that it's better to have someone who understands rather than everyone who doesn't listen. My 10 favorite TyBL couples would not be completed if there is no solo Thun and Type. Some of you might not agree with me, but it all boils down to preferences. I considered these two as the phenomenal BL couple of the year. It's no brainer that these two is one of the most successful BL couples that ever existed in the BL world. The two might have a shortcoming such as Tyne being so paranoid and overthinking and Solo Thun not making more communications to his partner on their problems. I loved how Solo Thun wrote a song just for Tyne to express how deeply in love with the latter. Not everyone has the courage to do that, but Solo Thun even sang that original song to Tyne in front of many people. Their love story started because of music and even made stronger because of music also. Solo Thun and Tyne might not kiss all the time, but love is not always seen through kisses but through eyes, a song, and a heart. This BL couple is one of the hottest TyBL couples of 2020 and they are no other than Fighter and Tutor. At first, I actually didn't like how they interact with one another because of too much quarrel and such. But, towards the ending, they turned out to be so much in love with each other. The kisses and lovemaking of these two were out of this world. I was stunned when they did that, and it was so passionate. What I love with this couple is they have consent to do that with each other. Although at one point, Fighter forced himself to tutor, but it was all because of frustrations. But whatever the situation is, ask for permission. Their love story was not smooth when started and also not smooth towards the ending. I loved how Fighter fight for his love and would do everything for tutor. We could learn that we should do everything for our loved one so we don't regret anything afterwards, whatever happens. Another BL couple from YRU is no other than Cypher and Zahn. This BL couple is one of the cutest Thai BL couples of 2020. Their height difference is something that you will love. At first, they might not into one another, but their development throughout the series is an adorable story. The only thing that bothered me the most in their story was how they became close so fast even though they hated one another at first. Probably, they didn't really hate each other that much, that's why they fell in love. Anyway, the cuteness of this couple really got into me. The innocence of Zahn mixed with Cypher's playfulness made their relationship an easy to watch. Cypher and Zahn taught me that our love story was not written by anyone but ourselves. We are the ones who made decisions and not someone around us. It's all about what we feel rather than what they think. One of the purest Thai BL couples that ever existed in the BL world is no other than Dean and Farm. Their love story was easily one of the most unique that we ever had in a BL. This couple showed us the true meaning of love. It told us that promises of two persons in love will come true if they believe that it will happen. Dean is one of the hottest BL characters I've ever seen in a series. Not only because of his visuals but also because of his personality. His serious look will surely melt your gay heart and probably could also hypnotize you. Farm is definitely one of the Thai BL characters that has so much depth in character. He's also cute, but the moment he starts to cry, we can't help but to also cry. Their story is a really good example that love will prevail no matter what happens, even up against death. This BL couple would make you want to live in a dorm even you don't need to, and I'm talking about Thun and Type. At first, I was really mad to Type because he hated Thun for being gay. He did everything to make Thun live in hell, but of course at the end, love prevailed. Although I love them as a BL couple because of how good their chemistry is, I always hated when Type hit Thun physically. Anyway, I just hope that Type on season 2 would lessen that or even just straight eliminate it. Although they have that shortcoming, their love with one another is undeniable. I love how Type overcame his hatred to gay people and realized that it's not bad to be a gay. Sometimes, we found love in the most unexpected circumstances. Our next BL couple also started as enemies until they became sweet lovebirds, and that is Pete and Cow of Dark Blue Kiss the series. Their love story is one of the truest situations that a gay couple could experience. It's hard to be yourself if no one really knows your sexual orientation, let alone to love your special someone freely. Pete and Cow had that struggle that a lot of gay couples actually experience right now. But even though they had that kind of scenario, they still managed to love one another secretly. The struggles of gay couples are oftentimes ignored by the people around us. Sometimes, we can't speak out with our close friends or even our families about our relationship problems, and like with the heterosexuals, it's a daily struggle of other gay couples to be in a closet because they don't want to be judged by everyone. The situation of Pete and Cow as a gay couple was actually one of the most ideal. They had their parents who understood their sexuality and acknowledged their feelings. They had friends who supported them for who they wanted to love, unlike in reality, wherein most of us need to hide our genuine feelings. This BL couple had one of the most painful love story in the BL world, and that is Cayenne third. To love your best friend is not an easy experience to have, most especially if you are a gay. Moreover, if your best friend is as straight as Perl, then you might consider your feelings for him. But our heart can't be controlled. Our feelings are not like trash that you could just throw it in a trash can and you're good to go. One of the things I've learned in their love story is to always treasure what you have right now and cherish it forever. Sometimes, we took our best friend for granted that we invalidate their feelings and just shrugged it off. It doesn't work that way. Every one of us is important and should be appreciated. Although their love story had a happy ending, what they went through was not an easy journey. Imagine that you confessed your feelings but was not reciprocated. It's really a painful moment. You built your friendship for how many years, but because of your feelings for him, it vanished like a dream. Anyway, I love how Cayenne third realized in the end their feelings for one another. I hope that everyone could have that turning point in life, because who doesn't? We all want to be loved by the persons we love. This BL couple was one of the things that made me realize that love is possible for everyone, and that is Cong and Offit. Since their love story was the first BL that I've watched, it hit me so hard that I began to believe in love again. Although their love story was only a fantasy, it told me to not give up on finding my own Kong Pob. This is the 5th BL couple in my list that started as enemies turned into lovers. Well, that kind of plot is somehow interesting, to be honest. Anyway, what I've learned in this BL couple was, we could change a person by showing him our genuine feelings. We saw how Kong withstand the wrath of Offit, but in the end, he managed to win his heart. Their relationship was also challenged when Offit was afraid to show his feelings for Kong in front of public. Just like Pete and Clow, the society we live in is one of the greatest factors on how we show ourselves, but it shouldn't be. Their judgments should be the least of your concern. We must value more the feelings of our special someone over their comments. At the end of the day, we are the one who made the decisions and not someone else. And I'm happy that Offit learned to fight for their love story, because that is what truly matters. Just like what I have said, the 10 Thai BL couples I have mentioned are just my favorites as of the moment. It could change over time depending on my mood. I love every one of them because everybody has a story to tell. You might wondering, where is Win and Team, Knock and Corn, Mean and Plan, Mech and Boss, In and Corn, and etc. I also wanted to include them, but every story hit differently on every person. Anyway, there are a lot to come in the future, and I hope that it's not only about the chemistry and their cuteness, but also on how they could change our perspective in lives positively and to believe in love again. Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.